game to start. I was watching Showtime and I seen my man Jermaine Franklin. Hey, before I get to that, y'all just showed up, man. Let me know if you can hear me, man. It's super loud over here. But anyways, man, I saw Jermaine Franklin. Showtime did a camp life on him. And I appreciate the fact that they did that. You know, get some more exposure to, American heavyweights. And Jermaine Franklin sent a lot of interesting stuff in there, man. He was bringing up the fact that, they had brought up Adam Kanowski, somebody on his team had brought them up. And he was saying he thinks he can beat Adam. And I think that'll be a good matchup one of these days, Jermaine Franklin versus Kanowski. But, Jermaine Franklin's the guy that I filmed a Prospect Watch video on back when he was like 5-0 or something like that. So it's good to see Showtime giving him his props and highlighting him. He will be on that Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer undercard, along with another undefeated heavyweight prospect, Otto Wallin. You know what I mean? So they can showcase themselves. You know, it's a good look for them. Good look for heavyweight boxing. What's good, main event boxing talk? Can you hear me? But anyways, I like the piece that Showtime did on Jermaine Franklin. He seems to have a good, well-rounded team around him. He got his mom, his mom was there, his stepfather, he got his trainer. Just the right people around him, man, seems well-rounded. You know what I mean? So I like that about him. He was a good amateur. As far as Jermaine Franklin's style, I think it'd be effective in today's heavyweight landscape. Although he's not the tallest guy, he's not 6'8" or 6'7". But he has good skills, good timing, good fundamentals. He's a pretty decent amateur, good pop, just well-rounded. You know what I mean? So, although he wasn't an Olympian, kind of said dedicated, because he was dedicated, but highly pushed because he didn't get a medal or make it to the Olympic Games, but he's a damn good talent, man. So, Jermaine Franklin taking on Rydell Booker. Booker's a guy that, last time I seen Rydell Booker, man, was in there against James Toney. And that was a game like 20 years ago. So he will try to go in there and play spoiler. You know what I mean? I think Jermaine Franklin outwork him. I think he's youth. But Rydell Booker definitely has some experience. He was out of the ring for 11 years. Only lost to James Toney, like I said, damn near 20 years ago. But he should take care of Rydell Booker. As far as Wallin being on the card, Sweeter is heavyweight prospect or going into the contender stage now. But he's rated about 3 to central bodies. He's taking on Nick Kisner. Kisner was spent a lot of time in cruiserweight. I was like Wallin to beat him with his outside boxing, southpaw. You know what I mean? So it should be a good showcase for both of those heavyweights. Oh, Jeff, what's up, man? I'm a boxer. What's good? I didn't get to catch the Napoli fight, man. Who did he just fight? I forgot who he was fighting. It's hard to hear me. I'm at the championship game, man. It's Virginia versus Texas Tech. Same on. Oh, okay, so he beat Marius Whyte. All right, now I didn't get a chance to catch that one. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna do a post fight to that, man. How to get to it tomorrow. What's good, Jonathan? Just crossing off my bucket list, man. I said I was gonna make it to a big heavyweight fight, and I made it to Wilder versus Fury. Wanted to make it to a Final Four championship game, so I'm here. Last year I missed the Super Bowl. It was here in Minneapolis, but I couldn't find reasonable tickets last year, man. So trying to cut off stuff from my bucket list, man. Jeff, you always ask me this, bro. I'm not active on Facebook like that, bro. I'm just not, man. Even when I want to start an account, I'm just like, I'm just really not into Facebook. Wow, what's up, man? He says Ortiz will lose to Whyte. Hey, man, speaking of Dillian Whyte, I know he's trying to, he was getting that Manuel Char in the nerve of Manuel Char. the nerve of him to, say that Dillian Whyte's irrelevant and all this type of stuff. Manuel Charles, man, is letting this holding that WBA regular title kind of get to his head, man. Nobody looks at him as a heavyweight champion. Maybe in this country, maybe they view him as a heavyweight champ, but we do not look at you as a heavyweight champion, Manuel Charles. That's like us looking at, or that would be like us looking at Trevor Bryan as a heavyweight champion. You dig what I'm saying? So, but just the nerve of him to, trying to make it seem as if, he's highly touted, like people are searching and clawing to fight Manuel Charles. He should be thankful for any guy with a, name to want to fight him. You dig what I'm saying? The Manuel Charles guy, he's got his opportunity against Klitschko. I've seen him lose to Marius Breeders. Seen him fight Houston. I've seen a lot of his fights, man, but nobody's looking at him as no champion. You dig what I'm saying? Mike Wilkins was good, man. Jeffrey says, help your video spread to more people, though. Just the thought. You get back on there, I'll help you spread your vids. All right, bro. If I do get on there, you're going to be the first person that I'll friend with or whatever. You've been asking me for a while about getting on Facebook, bro. But nice seeing you, though, Jeff. Always good seeing you, bro. We go way back, man. To those Uvo days, those Uvo collabs back in 2009, 2010. On Boxing Socialist and all that, man. Always good to see you. But yeah, back to Dillian Whyte and Manuel Charles. So for Manuel, to be honest with you, man, I think Manuel Charles and Trevor Bryan need to fight. So that way they can, the WBA said they're going to try to eradicate these minor titles of theirs. So to me, have Trevor Bryan, last I checked, was the interim WBA title holder. Have him fight Manuel Charles for the, they can kind of consolidate both of those belts or whatever you want to call it, and leave that like that. You know what I mean? But Dillian Whyte, I know he's trying to get the WBC to make him the mandatory challenger after Brazil and Deontay Wilder handle their business in May. And I really don't have no problem with that. I mean, would I like to see him fight at least Ortiz? Of course. But at this rate, man, the way these sanctioned bodies do their mandatories, they're not consistent. 1 minute they'll have a final eliminator, then the next minute they're just putting guys in places and just anointing guys as mandatory. So to me, Dillian Whyte is a top heavyweight. So for him to get a clear path to the title shot, I really ain't got no problem with it. I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. But would I like to see him fight these Ortiz? Yeah, of course. Again, I wish WBC wouldn't have this problem, man. If the WBC would have ordered, remember they ordered Dillian Whyte versus Melinius, and then they ordered Brazil versus Molina. They should have kind of made that like a semifinals and combined those guys. They were eliminators. Then the final eliminator should have been between the winners of those fights. We wouldn't have this problem. You know what I mean? I know Whyte, he has turned down a Pulev situation where he could have been a mandatory. I know Brazil was offering him to fight him, and he didn't want that. So it is what it is, man. Tone Bang was good, bro. At the championship game, man, waiting for tip-off. You know what I mean? Got a beautiful stadium here in Minneapolis. I sure wish Duke would have made it. You know what I mean? I want to see Zion in person, man, but it is what it is, man. Crossing off the bucket list, man. You know what I mean? I think the next thing gonna probably take my boys to WrestleMania. You know what I mean? So I did the big heavyweight title fight with Wilder and Fury. Hopefully, if it comes to fruition, Wilder and AJ, that'd be nice. If they're both undefeated and it's undisputed, I'm gonna be to that one. Also I want to go to a Final Four, so I just picked to go to the championship game. So Coy Lee Boxing, what it do, man? Jeff says, what's your early prediction on a possible Dubois versus Joyce fight? Ooh. Man, it's gonna come down to Jeff. It's gonna come down to if Dubois can handle that type of physical pressure, man. You dig what I'm saying? If he can handle the pressure, box, move a little bit, don't be so in a rush to get into a slugfest, because I think that's the only way Joyce can win is high work rate and pressuring him. You know what I mean? But the one thing about Joyce, a lot of his pressure is up top. He's a headhunter type of pressure guy. Not to say he doesn't ever go to the body, but his attack is more headhunting. Whereas a guy like Kanowski and Joel Miller, they're more of like going to your body type of pressure. But regardless of that, if he can handle the pressure, Dubois can line him up for shots because Joy's going to come straight forward. You don't have to guess where he's going to be at or what he's going to try to do. He's going to come forward. You dig what I'm saying? So if he can handle that and counter and pick him off with power shots, I see Dubois beating Joyce. But Joyce is a load, man. That dude a load, man. That's a big boy. But yeah, man, for those of you just joining, please go check out my man Jermaine Franklin, heavyweight undefeated. He's going to be in the Carissa Shields undercard against Christina Hammer. Showtime did a good job with his camp life, man. So I like that video they put out. It's good to see these guys get recognition, man. A lot of these guys out there prospect watch videos on when they were 3-0, 4-0. People didn't know who the hell the guys were. You dig what I'm saying? So to see these guys move up and get just a little closer to, possible title shots and things like that, it's a good look for them. Good. Abel Mahar, what's good, bro? You here? I know you covered the Final Four, bro. I'm at the game right now for the championship. Let me see here. Let me get to a few of these comments. I appreciate that, bro. One. Tone Bangers, what it do? Big Boys Boxing, a.k.a. Kiwi Box. What's good, man?
I think so.
Corey Lee Boxing. What's up with Corey Lee Boxing? Corey Lee says, Klitschko talk saying he's not coming back. At this point, man, although Klitschko's in great shape, he's sparring Usyk right now. He's always staying in the gym, always sparring. The dude's a gym rat. One thing about him and his brother, I remember, rest in peace, to, in my opinion, the greatest trainer, Emmanuel Stewart. Emmanuel said even when Vlad wasn't training for a fight, he was always in training mode. Probably not tip-top shape to go out and fight a 12-rounder within a drop of a dime. Shit, probably was, but I remember Emmanuel was like, man, if you go visit Vladimir in like his office when he's handling like business, non-boxing stuff, like other business stuff, he got like small weights in the office and stair climbers and bikes. He's always training, always staying in shape, man. But regardless of that, I don't think there's nothing else for Klitschko to prove, man. I mean, what is there really to prove? Really, I mean, yes, I know guys like Derry Holmes have came back. Big George Foreman has came back. I understand the history, but ain't really much to prove unless he just want to prove. At this point, to Fury and AJ, or AJ close, you know what I mean? It was a good battle, before he got stopped, but what is it really to prove? And then another thing, sometimes, man, even if a guy is a Hall of Famer, my thing is, if guy comes back or whatever, and he's losing consecutively in a row, just losing back to back, how much longer are we going to give dudes credit for beating up that guy? You dig what I'm saying? So, could he make for an entertaining fight against these new crop of guys? Yeah. Could he beat some guys out there, in my opinion, without favoring him to beat some of these newer guys? Yeah. But I just don't know what there is really to prove. Now, he was, warranted that Fury rematch that, never happened. And I know him and Wilder never got in there entangled, but what is there really to prove at this point? Let's see here. Jeff asked me, do you think it'll happen now or later? Wild versus Joyce. Ordered them two cats to fight for that British title. You dig what I'm saying? But my thing is like, hey man, why wait? You dig what I'm saying? Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua got it on early in their career when they're only, 14-0, somewhere around there. So to me, if you're that good, even if you lose early, you should be able to bounce back later on and make a name for yourself. Look at Dillian Whyte. He lost to Anthony Joshua earlier in his career. He's still here. People think he's well deserving of a title shot. Some people think he should have been got a title shot. The facts are, he's reeled off like 9 straight wins since that fight. So if you're that good, man, you should bounce back from a loss, especially a young guy like Dubois. Now Joyce is a little older, but shit, why not have it now? You know what I mean? How much longer do we want to wait for fights like that? If we do wait, no more than like 2 years, man. We don't need to. Joyce versus Dubois fight shouldn't be waited out 5 years. I think 2 years is too long. Maybe like a year if that. Let's see these fights. Official AJ, what's good, brother? Yeah, Tone Bangers. Go check out that Camp Life, man. Showtime put up a Camp Life on Jermaine Franklin. I support that kid, man. And what's so real about him, man, he's a for real student of the game. Because when I did that prospect watch video on Jermaine Franklin, what are things that he can work on? And I'm just some random dude on YouTube, man. So for one, I give him props for just taking what I say serious enough to ask me what he should do, or what are things that he can work on as far as his boxing career. But it also lets me know that the dude just is in the game. You know what I'm saying? So for him to reach out to me, a complete stranger, while doing a video on him, but to ask me, hey man, I respect your mind, your boxing mind. What do you think some of the things I can work on? You know what I mean? I was kind of surprised he was asking me, but that let me know that he's a student of the game and he's always trying to get better, man. So I respect guys like that, especially when they're on their way up. You know what I mean? And he's grounded too, man. Got his, even Mama Franklin was talking shit on the Showtime Camp Life. You know what I mean? But got his father in his life and good trainers and just the community of Saginaw, Michigan is just behind him, man. So he's, but it's not gonna be easy though. You know what I'm saying? I'm supporting him, but not gonna be easy. Got guys like Philippe Perkovic and Daniel Dubois and Nathan Gorman and Tony Yoka and got Joe Joyce out there. Got F.A. Jagba. I mean, I can go. You guys know I can name about 50 prospects, man. So it's not gonna be easy, but he definitely has the skill set to make some things happen. I agree with you, Big Boys Boxing. I thought Hervig was my favorite to win gold, man. You guys remember that video I did in 2015 where I told y'all, watch out for this kid, Philippe Perkovic. This he was still at amateur. I said he will be the next great heavyweight. So we're going to see if that happens. I said this 4 years ago, so we're going to see. Armin Wright was good, man. Official AJ says, we'd love to see Five back soon against a higher level opposition. Shit, me too. You dig what I'm saying? Me too, man. Big Boys Boxing, a.k.a. Kiwi Box, says, you think Franklin could beat the likes of Perkovic, Jagba Dubois, Malas, Vladimir Malas, and Qatar Malas? Yeah. I think he's the goods, man. I do. I've been saying this for a while. He's kind of a dark horse of the prospects, but I think he has the skill set to upset the apple cart, man. I do. Armin Wright says, salute to Mr. Box today, too, the entire LWBC. Salute to you, bro. Unbiased heavyweight rankings and news. What's good, brother? He says, Franklin on the hunt after this win. Slick Nick Kisner talking the heavy game on Facebook. Like you're going to KO Otto Wallin. Well, I like Nick's style, you dig what I'm saying? Very confident, was a good amateur. I know he spent time at Cruiser, but I think Wallin outboxed him on the back foot, man. But I'm glad that Nick has that type of confidence. He's coming in, well, they're both coming in as like a lot of the casuals, and even some of the hardcores will be like, who the fuck are these guys? So Nick shouldn't come in as like, hey man, I'm just the opponent here. No, he should come in confident too. Because shit, nobody really knows Otto Wallin here, besides guys like us who really dig into the division like that. But, Wallin's not coming in as some highly touted guy, so Kisner should come in very confident. I think Wallin's going to beat him on boxing. Official AJ says, I'm happy to see Hunter Warren to be back in action. He's one of my favorites to watch. He's a dog. I love Michael Hunter Jr., man. Another guy did a prospect watch video on 3-4 years ago when he was actually a cruiserweight, but I knew one day he'll move up to heavyweight. He got that boxing bloodline, man. His dad was a really good fighter. His dad was the type of guy that they would bring in as the opponent, and he would make a war out of it and should pick up victories too. You know what I'm saying? So Michael was a very good, Mike Jr. was a very good amateur. Been a lot of Klitschko camps way back, like in 2012 he was in Klitschko camp. So Olympian, you know what I mean? So he's not going to be intimidated by none of these big guys, man. Even when he fought Usmanov, there's some doubters out there thinking that Usmanov's size will be able to sully his quickness and timing and stuff. But Hunter's a dog, man. That's the right word to put it. He's a dog. Big Boys Boxing says 17 fights in, Franklin needs to step it up. You're right, man. He even said that on his Kiwi, man. Go to Showtime and watch his Camp Life. It just came out. Even he was saying the same thing. He was talking about guys like Karnowski. And but at the same time, though, Kiwi guys got to want to get in there with him too. But I hope that he continues to do what he's doing, keep winning, and be ready to fight anybody they want to put him in there with as far as a higher name guy. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I would love to see him fight some of the former title contenders like an Areola, guys like that on the way up, and then eventually step up and fight somebody that's on the same path, somebody undefeated. Or maybe somebody like an Adam Karnowski. You know what I'm saying? So. You pretty much said what I just said. Franklin should try to take on some faded contender. But yeah, that's the same thing I was just saying. But I think he will. That's usually what happens. You get these type of fights, you get the high Bolden and guys like that, and then you face, and then you go ahead and fight some of the former title contenders, fringe contenders. And then, you start fighting maybe another undefeated guy. You guys have like an Anthony Joshua, Dillian Whyte type of fight. You move up and try to get into a title eliminator and go from there. Get you a Marius Locke or, Robert Helenius or somebody like that. Arjun Gunsby was good, man. No, I did not get a chance to watch Martin Bacole battle Marius Locke, but I'm going to watch it. I'll probably get to that tomorrow. I'm going to get to that tomorrow, man. Unbiased heavyweight rankings and news says Jermaine Franklin versus Michael Hunter Jr. just a fantasy matchup from the chat. Man, that'll be a good one, man. Damn, yo. I don't know, man. I don't know who to go for that one. I appreciate that, Big Boys Boxing. Hey, y'all, just want to do a quick one, man. Hold on, let me see. Alvin Benedict says, didn't Hunter spar Vlad in his prime? Big man, yep, he was a lot of those counts back in 2012, 2011, 2013. Yep, he did spar Klitschko. People saying they really can't hear me, man. I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, man. Y'all be good.